So Kendra's dad is the boss of this place? This is just a bunch of junk.
With all the walking I do, I've gained a big appreciation for escalators. Union Square is usually filled with people at all hours. Not tonight, though. I don't think it's the kind that opens. Flat-screen televisions, much more recent models than the one I've got. I don't need another television. I remember that old cartoon. It must be on DVD now or something. I'm not here to steal a television. I think those are noise-canceling headphones. Tempting, but I don't need them. There's a new model already? Figures. I don't think they'd appreciate me taking it. Some celebrity is being interviewed on a late-night talk show. I have no idea who either of them are. I guess I've been a bit out of touch lately. Looks like a controller for a game console. Not sure which one. I'm not much of a video game player. The sign says Emil Haskins, manager. Locked, of course. The tag on his shirt says Jordan. Hi there.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm surprised you're open with the weather this bad.
Yeah, me too. But I only live 2 blocks away, and I could use the overtime.
I'm looking for the manager. Emil Haskins, I think his name is.
Mr. Haskins? He's not in. Taking time off for personal stuff, I think. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
Is there a way I can get him to the manager's office?
Did he give you permission to go in there?
Yes, he did.
Oh, then he should have given you the code.
Code?
Yeah, for the keypad next to the door.
You wouldn't know what the code to the door is.
No, nobody ever told it to me. Sorry.
Thanks.
Sure.
He looks pretty confused. After all this time, I've given up trying to teach him about this kind of stuff.
I hope she's not thinking of buying any of this crap. The last thing she needs is another gizmo to stare at. These only used to be in upscale shops back in my day. Now every 2-bit operation has one. Union Square. It hasn't changed much in the last 50 years or so. Those things get bigger and flatter every year. Don't know what that is, but it's giving me a headache. Those don't look terribly warm. Looks like the hunk of plastic that Red carries around. Some vapid talk show. Some kind of neck brace? I have no idea what that thing is. The sign says Emil Haskins, manager. Young guy, looks pretty bored. Can't say I blame him.
Damn it, did the AC kick on again? I'm gonna freeze to death in here.
No idea what to do with that thing. A bunch of ledgers stacked up against the wall. Interesting reading for some people, but not to me. I couldn't open them even if I wanted to. A bunch of discarded papers. A bunch of meetings and appointments are written down on this thing. Nothing really stands out, but the weekends are all labeled Kendra. Someone wrote quarterly earnings on the cover. Positively riveting. Boxes of office junk. Don't know what's inside. The light barely pierces the gloom. It's a trash can. Pretty typical as these things go. Nothing in there. Some kind of animation is playing. I think Red calls this a screen saver. Whatever it is, I'm glad I don't have a stomach anymore. All I can really do is look at it. Looks like an internal memo, some kind of technical stuff. It's all Greek to me. It says call Joe. I have no idea who that could be. The tag has Lia Pierro's address on it. Best guess, it's the key to her house. That would just push it onto the floor. It's a phone, or some variation thereof. Even if I could use it, who would I call? I don't know much about these moose things, but I've seen Red use them often enough. I can't touch the moose. Huh, whatever I did, it worked. What a surprise, nothing happens.
Question, Joey.
What is it this time?
I love the look of these old brownstones.
Really? These were old even in my day. I never understood the appeal.
They're solid, I guess. Secure. People like that in a home. It's comforting.
Comforting? Really? You feel this way too?
Kind of. We see death all the time, Joey. Isn't it nice to see something that lasts?
Not really. All it does is remind me of how old I actually am.
Joey, I'm already freezing. Do you have to make me depressed as well?
You're the one who brought it up.
Did you find anything useful on that computer in the manager's office?
It's not like I could do much, but there was a photograph on the screen. It was a picture of Kendra, and someone who I assume is her father. Come here for a minute.
Uh-huh. What's up?
The streets sure are quiet tonight.
Not really surprising. I wouldn't be out either if I had the choice.
There was this picture on that computer thing. It was a picture of Kendra, and someone who I assume is her father.
It leads to a small fire escape. The gate is locked.
Just a blind alley, nothing interesting. There's nothing in that alley worth looking at.
It says Exeter House. It's welded to the side of the building.
It says Exeter House.
It's frosted on the inside. I can't see through. It won't open from this side.
It's frosted glass. I can't see through it.
It's the front door. Pretty solid. Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
Just the front door. Typical brownstone, tiny hallways, many apartments. There are too many to search them one by one.
Emil seems to be on the 5th floor.
Bunch of names on this thing. Emil Haskins is up on the 5th floor.
Here he is, Emil Haskins.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emil?
Yes, that's me. Who is this?
My name is Rosa Blackwell. Could I come in? I'd like to ask you some questions.
You mean there's been progress?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to learn what happened.
You're not with the police.
No, they won't talk to me. I'm hoping you will.
They won't talk to me either. Come on up. Rosangela Blackwell, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Come on in. I should have guessed you weren't with the police. I've spoken to enough cops lately to know the difference. So, you said you're trying to learn what happened? What exactly do you know?
I know that something happened to Lia.
Is that all you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
She's been missing for weeks. That's what happened. Big shot police detective. Poof. Gone. Then, our daughter. So yeah, something happened. And nobody seems to be able to find out what.
I know that Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
What? No, we don't know that. Nobody knows that. Not yet. Someone took her and she's missing, not dead.
Of course, I'm sorry.
The police might have given up on her, but I haven't. She's out there, somewhere. I know it.
George Ostin was killed last night.
What? George is dead?
You didn't know?
No, of course not. You think the police tell the ex-husband anything? Ex-wife and daughter go missing. I'm suspect number one. How did it happen?
He was shot.
Shot? Jesus. I can't say I liked the guy. Lia dumped me for him after all, but Jesus. I always figured he was into something shady, but I thought it was more white collar. Insider trading or whatever. But someone shooting him? That's like mob stuff. Is that what's going on? Was he in the mob?
I don't know.
Jesus, Lia, some police detective you are hooking up with a mobster.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I hope not. If it did, I'll never forgive her.
You work at the Wired Abacus?
Yeah, real glamorous, right?
I wouldn't know.
It's a job is all I can say. I'm able to afford the rent on this shoebox apartment at least.
How well did you know George Ostin?
Lia's the one who knew him. They'd been friends for years. She talked about him sometimes.
What did she say?
Well, that's the thing. I got the impression he was kind of a loser.
A loser?
No career, living with his parents, that kind of thing. She felt bad for him. But then we get divorced and he turns up, wearing designer suits and living in a penthouse. And I'm living in this shoebox.
Is there anything else you can tell me about George?
No, I don't want to think about him. I just can't.
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No. But Lia used to go there before we were married. She was really hung up on the place.
What did you do when Lia disappeared?
Got grilled by the cops for 3 days, even though there was no way I could have done it. I was at work, and I don't know if you've been to that store, but it's got cameras everywhere. But I just stood by and took the abuse, just on the off chance I would say something that could help them. Obviously, I didn't.
How did you and Lia meet?
I met her about 15 years ago. She was just a beat cop then. I was working for a small startup trying to make it big. Our office got robbed, and she showed up to take a statement. It was love at first sight, or something anyway. We were married for about 10 years, been divorced for about 5.
Can you tell me anything else about Lia?
What else can I say? Great cop, good mother, passable wife. That about covers it.
How did you find out Kendra was missing?
Her school called. The same day her mother didn't show up for work. They thought she was with me. I wish she was.
Do the police know anything?
No. Not that they would tell me if they did.
Tell me about Kendra.
She started to play the piano last year. We didn't have to make her do it. She wanted to learn. That's Kendra. Quiet, but brilliant. Full of life. Marrying Lia was a mistake, but I'd do it all again.
Is there anything you can tell me about Kendra? Anything at all?
Just find her and tell me she's okay.
I'll do my best. Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm a tech nerd. Worked for a bunch of startups back in the late 90s. Now I work at a chain store. Moved into this place about 5 years ago. Rented it from some Indian lady. Rent in this city is highway robbery, but there's no way I'm moving further away from my little girl.
Can you tell me anything else about yourself?
Tech nerd, ex-husband, father. That's pretty much it.
Well, I'll see you later, Emil.
Yeah, sure. See ya. Hey, wait. Why are you doing this? You said you weren't with the police, so why?
There's much more at stake.
Maybe. I don't care about the big picture. Can you help her or not?
Yes, it's what I do.
Poor guy. He's grieving, and he doesn't even know it yet.
It never gets easier. Emil is Kendra's father. He doesn't know that she's dead, and I'm not sure how to tell him without him shutting me out completely. I don't know the details, but Lia and Emil were a married couple who are now divorced. Emil didn't strike me as the religious type. George was involved with Emil's ex-wife. There's obviously some bitterness, but I'm not sure if it's relevant. Got a sec?
Yeah?
Poor Emil. Kendra is dead and he has no idea.
Don't tell him. Not yet. He won't believe you, and we might still need his help.
You think Emil is involved with any of this?
I don't think he killed his kid, if that's what you're asking. But he is pretty angry, distraught, and helpless. Who knows what a guy in that position will do?
I wonder if there's anything inside Emil's apartment that can help us.
Can't hurt to look around. She tracked wet snow all the way up the stairs. I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
Poor guy. He seems pretty bitter about things, but it's hard to blame him.
Yeah.
I've never been a family man, but I know fathers can get pretty touchy when it comes to their daughters.
So you think Emil is involved somehow?
Dunno, but who knows what a guy in his position would do. Maybe I should snoop around Emil's place, see what I can see. It's the front door. That thing needs a date with a needle and thread, or a fireplace. Lots of books on accounting and business management. Oh, and a couple of comic books. A phone, I think. It's hard to tell these days. Some kind of oil painting, I think. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Emil is in here, lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. I should just leave him alone. It's Emil. He looks leagues different than the sad sack we've been talking to. That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat belongs to her mother. Lia's a cop, all right. She must have still been a beat cop when this was taken. I guess that's the date the picture was taken?
Joey, get in here.
What is it?
Breaking and entering is just a normal day at the office when Joey's around. Got a sec?
What's going on?
Nice job getting that computer to work. I'm impressed.
Impressed? All I did was blow on a hunk of plastic.
Even still, you used a computer. You'll be tweeting next.
Huh? I don't even want to know what you mean by that.
There's got to be something on Emil's computer worth seeing.
You're asking me? You're the one who knows about that stuff, not me. Hopefully she can do more with that computer box than I can. Come here for a minute.
Uh-huh. What's up?
You walked right in here like you owned the joint. I don't think that desk guy even blinked.
He was half asleep and more interested in his computer screen than me. It wasn't exactly hard.
You sound almost disappointed. You've already broken into Emil's office. Why not snoop around?
They look like account ledgers. There are way too many papers and ledgers in this office. I don't have time to go through them one by one. The words quarterly earnings are written on the cover. Piles of discarded papers. They don't seem relevant. Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra. I don't need to take Emil's calendar. I barely use the one I have. It looks like this office is also used as a storage room. It will take forever to go through all this stuff. I can see a bit of Union Square, but not much else. The desk clerk is barely paying attention. I don't need to sneak out the window. A trash can. There's nothing in there. It says, "Call Joe." I don't see why I'd need that note. Huh, another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week? Just a standard computer mouse. I'll use the mouse when I need to. I don't need to use someone else's phone. I don't need to use Emil's phone. I've got my own. According to the label, this is a key to Lia's house. According to the label, this should get me into Lia Pierro's house.
You bellowed.
Hi again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any copies of the Parental Eye software?
Parental Eye? Yeah, we got plenty of those left. They didn't sell very well. I guess people don't like to spy on their children, but me, I don't judge. Anyway, we got a bunch behind the counter. That'll be $14.99.
Do you take debit cards?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks. Thanks.
Sure.
According to the back of the box, this allows you to monitor another computer for suspicious activity. All you have to do is install it on the computer you want to monitor and configure it so another computer can read it. There are all sorts of disclaimers and government warnings on the back too. I don't think this is entirely legal. The label on the key reads Lia. That did it. It's about time. I'm freezing out here. It's freezing in here. And it's not from the cold.
Oh, good. You feel it too. I was worried it was just me.
What is it?
I don't know. Nothing nice, that's for sure.
Got a sec?
Yeah?
You really feel it. The cold? I thought you couldn't feel things like that.
Some kinds of cold go beyond physical, sweetheart. Whatever happened here is one of them.
Emil and Lia were talking about using a piece of software to spy on Kendra. Can't say I approve.
So? We spy on people all the time.
That's different. We're helping people.
Potato, potato. Spying. Is her breathing sounding a bit off? Hard to tell. Hope she's not getting a cold. Get over here, I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
This place. Something is wrong.
It's freezing, I know that.
Yeah, but it's not just the cold. It's something else.
Something else? Like what?
Believe me, I wish I knew. I saw the way you looked at the shelves in the Abacus. You're thinking of buying something, aren't you?
Maybe.
Whatever, leave me out of it.
The label on the key says Emil. There's nothing on the key rack now. I already have the key. It's a set of dresser drawers. Just some linens and old chinaware. Nothing relevant that I can see. No signature on the painting. Probably done by a relative or something. I'm not here to steal art. It doesn't go with my wallpaper anyway. It's an old photograph of the Manhattan skyline. I'm not here to rob the place. And besides, you can buy Manhattan skyline photographs at any tourist stand. Looks like a cordless phone. I already have a phone of my own. I don't need to use this one. It's a refrigerator. It's covered in magnets and drawings. I'm not that hungry. It says KK the Troll. A vase of flowers, no signature. I'm not here to steal Lia's artwork, and besides, it's too high for me to reach. I think it leads down to the basement. It looks like a fuse box. It's in much better shape than the last one I saw. It seems to be in perfect working order. I wonder why all the lights are off. Looks like someone's been doing some DIY. I don't need to carry around planks of wood. It's just a shelf. There's nothing on it. There's nothing on the shelf worth taking. A cheap reproduction painting of a sad-eyed woman. Too cheesy for the bathroom, I guess. An ad for a sports car. Like I need any more junk on my walls. A plastic Christmas tree. There's a lot of dust on it. Was it even used last December? I prefer a real tree at Christmas, even if it does take up most of the apartment. Air freshener and bug spray. I think I'll pass. A child's broken bicycle. It's not exactly the weather for bike riding. A bare light bulb in one of those plastic cages that builders use. I can't reach it. A little basement window. It's too small and high up for anyone to get in or out. It's dark up there. Just a sparse and empty bedroom. I don't think there's anything useful up here. It looks like the door to a downstairs bedroom. Joey, where are you?
Relax, I'm here.
That must be Kendra's computer. It's turned off. It's not turning on.
Power's been out. Sorry.
A little kid definitely drew this. I'm guessing it's a self-portrait.
You'd be right.
I'm not here to steal Kendra's things. It's a Valentine's Day card. It says, "For a special daughter." It's very sweet. I really shouldn't take Kendra's things. It's cute, I guess. I never played with many dollhouses.
That's okay. Neither do I. None of my dolls fit in there anyway.
That teddy bear isn't terribly well cared for.
You sound like my mother.
I already have a teddy bear of my own. The snow's still coming down pretty fast. It's cold enough in here already. I'll leave the window closed. The snow's still coming down pretty fast. A stuffed globe. I used to have one. I stared at it for hours.
I just throw it around the room. It doesn't bounce too well.
Tempting, but I'm not here to play with Kendra's toys. The shirt has a little heart on it. Cute, I guess. I don't need a child's shirt. Besides, it doesn't belong to me. It's a smiling stuffed octopus.
His name is Cute Thulu.
I shouldn't take Kendra's toys. A stuffed panda bear. Looks like it's been played with a lot.
She's Pandora the Giant. Her home planet is the globe ball, but she's too big to go back, so she stays here.
I already have a stuffed bear at home. I don't know a lot about pianos, but it seems to be in decent shape. I guess I could play it. It's not like Kendra could stop me, but it just seems wrong. She's really focused on that music, like she's trying to shut out the world. Hi, Kendra?
Uh-huh.
I'm a friend of Joey. You met him earlier?
Oh, cool. Anyway, I should practice now.
If you're willing to talk to Joey, you can talk to me as well. We're friends.
I really need to practice. Sorry.
I'm sorry about your parents, Kendra. I grew up without any family at all. I kind of know what it's like.
Yeah, I really should practice now.
Could I ask you a few questions, Kendra?
I have to practice. Sorry.
Joey, could you get out here?
What?
Seems like a pretty standard installation. Give me a second. All right, it's ready to go. Can I return this?
Sorry, all sales are final.
It was worth a try. Thanks anyway. Got a sec?
What is it?
I read about a hidden room behind the shelf in Kendra's emails. We should probably go check it out. I guess there's no point in asking if you know anything about this Trollgate game.
What do you think?
Right.
I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
Trollgate. This is what kids play with these days.
Not just kids, either.
Huh, of course not. I thought there was something funny about that shelf in the Pierro's basement.
Really?
Well, no, not really, but it would have saved us a heck of a lot of time.
It looks totally ordinary. Ugh, it's not moving.
Who are you?
Hello? Lia? Is that you?
That's Officer Pierro, and you don't get to ask questions. You can't see it, but there's a Bushnell 22mm rifle aimed right at your head. Step into the middle of the room now. Good. Now turn around. Face the shelf. Now I repeat, who are you?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell. I'm with the police.
The police? Show me your badge. Hold it up where I can see it.
I'm not part of the police exactly.
I thought so. You're no cop.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell. I'm here to help you.
Help me? Lady, you have no idea what I'm up against. What kind of help do you think you can offer?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell. I'm the bestower.
The bestower? You're the bestower? You?
As far as I know.
Thank God. You have no idea. No idea what it's been like. Hiding in this little panic room. Waiting, not knowing.
Not knowing what? What exactly is going on?
Wait, you mean George didn't tell you?
No, he died before he could tell me anything.
Died? George is dead?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Did you save him? His ghost? Spirit? Or whatever?
No. Lia?
Sorry, we were close. Towards the end. He was a good person. A bit lost maybe, but we all were. He didn't deserve that. Hell, none of us do.
Where are you?
Behind the wall. In a little room. The room has been specially sealed. Nothing physical or spiritual can harm us in here. We have enough supplies to last us a few more months. But we probably won't need it now that you're here.
Lia, I need you to tell me what happened.
Of course. George didn't tell you. He couldn't have told you. He won't be telling anybody anything ever again.
Lia, please.
Yes, I know. It's just hard to say. I mean, who could I tell? Who would believe me? Emil? Corey? Sam? God, they must be worried sick. There was no time to say goodbye, but at least we're safe in here.
Sorry, did you say we? Is someone else in there with you?
Yes, my little Kendra. I didn't want her to get mixed up in all this, but I'm going to save her too if I can.
Lia, Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
I know that. Of course I know that. But sometimes I can pretend she's just sleeping. She's still. So still. But her spirit is still with me. I can't see her, but I can feel her, sense her. It helps.
Lia, are you sure Kendra's spirit is in there?
Of course. She has to be. I had to bring her here with me. I had to keep her spirit safe. Safe from whatever happened to George. To the others. In here with me, she's safe. She is safe, isn't she?
Of course. She's in there with you. She's safe.
No, something is wrong. Even behind a wall of reinforced steel, I can hear it in your voice.
Lia.
The name is Officer Pierro, and I ask you once again, is she safe?
I can't say if she's safe or not, but she's not in there with you.
What? How? How can you know that?
Well, you know who I am. What I can do. I saw her. Kendra. Her ghost, I mean. She's not in there with you. I'm sorry.
You saw her. That means they wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't dare, would they? Hold my daughter's soul for ransom? That's sick.
Her soul is fine. For the moment. She's upstairs in her room.
Oh, thank God. Listen to me. My daughter is dead, and I'm thanking God. I can't do this much longer. You must think I'm horrible. You'll help her, won't you? That's what you do, right?
Yes, that's what I do. I really need you to tell me what happened. I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Help Kendra first. I'm sorry, but she has top priority. I feel bad for George and the others, but this is Kendra. Damn everyone else. Help her, then I'll tell you everything you need to know.
We can try to bring Kendra's ghost down here. You can talk to her if you want. That might help her.
God, no. You have to get her spirit away from this house, away from me, as soon as possible. I can't put her at risk. She might be dead, but I can't risk that. Anything but that.
Why don't you come out? We can work together.
No. You saw what happened to George. I step out of this room and they get me. And if Kendra is here when that happens, no, I won't risk it. Once she's safe, I'll come out. And damn the consequences.
What does Kendra like for breakfast?
Breakfast? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. She keeps asking about breakfast.
Oh, the password.
Password?
If I was busy on a case, I'd ask a colleague to escort Kendra home. She didn't know everyone I worked with, so I taught her to ask them, what did I have for breakfast? And if they replied, prunes and a Danish, she would know they could be trusted. It was supposed to keep her safe.
Can you give me anything else to go on?
I told you. Help her, then I'll tell you everything you need to know.
I'm going to leave now, Lia. I'll be back I'll be back.
Just one question before you go. How is she? Does she know that she's,
No, but she will. That's part of how it works. They come to terms with it, and then they leave.
I see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to do this. This whole thing just spiraled out of control.
Yeah, it always does.
Got a sec?
You rang.
If we're going to talk to Kendra, you'll be the one who has to do it. She seems to like you much more than me.
It's because you're not a spook. Stop breathing and maybe she'll talk to you.
I'll pass, thanks.
Can we talk?
Uh-huh, what's up?
Kendra says she's waiting for her dad. If we can get her over to Emil's place, maybe that'll be enough. You okay?
Sure. Just give me a second. I thought the basement smelled a little funny, but I never thought...
Yeah. Take all the time you need.
Hi. Kendra?
Uh-huh.
So, I hear you're into Trollgate?
You play?
I sure do.
Cool. What faction are you with?
The...
Uh-huh. I have to practice now.
Joey, where are you?
What is it? Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday. But he's late.
So, I hear you're into something called Trollgate.
You play?
No, not really my thing.
Okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
I believe the answer is prunes and a Danish?
You're really going to take me to see Dad?
You betcha.
Okay, let's go. The house is so quiet. Mom must be asleep.
It won't be long now. Just follow us, Kendra. We'll be there soon.
Okay.
She's following Joey around like a lost puppy. Don't worry, Kendra. Just follow us.
Okay. Where are you going?
Oh, sorry.
No! I don't think we should go down there. Let's just go to Dad's, okay?
I can't give anything to her. She's a ghost.
It's snowing! Should I go back in and get a jacket?
Are you cold?
Funny, I'm not cold at all.
Then you should be fine.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah?
How come she leaves footprints, but you and me don't?
Oh, well, that's easy. Just between you and me?
She's much heavier than she looks.
I can hear you, you know.
That's not the right way at all. Come on, let's go. George is not my father. Dad lives this way. I thought you knew the way. Why are we going back? Come on, Dad's is this way. I don't think he's at work this late. Come on, I want to see him. This is it. Thanks for taking me. I've got my own key. I can get it on my own.
Sure, you be safe now. Come here for a minute.
Uh-huh, what's up?
Let's check on Kendra. She probably needs our help.
It fits. No response. I probably should check to see if Emil is home before barging in. That would be awkward.
He's asleep.
Yeah, he's had a rough time of it.
Does he know?
Know what?
Does he know that I'm,
No, he doesn't. Not yet.
Good.
Do you remember what happened? How it happened?
Not really. I remember being with my mom. It was dark and cold, but she was telling me everything would be alright. That I would be safe.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why? It's not your fault.
Doesn't matter. This kind of thing shouldn't happen.
Lots of things happen that shouldn't. It's just stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
So, what now?
Just come with me. I wish she'd cry or scream or something. That I could handle. Anything but this acceptance. Just hang tight, kid. This'll all be over soon. We'll chat later. We need to finish this.
She's waiting for us. We shouldn't drag it out. Kendra, this will be over soon, we promise. I'll talk to him later. We need to help Kendra first. We can't just leave Kendra here.
Kendra, I'm gonna have to ask you to trust us, okay?
You don't have to ask. I already do.
Fair enough. Come over here. Just take a hold of this.
Okay. The music, it's amazing.
Music?
It's everywhere. Can't you hear it? It's like every instrument ever made is a part of it. Do you think they need a piano player?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
I'm gonna need to practice. But somehow, I think I'll have plenty of time. I guess you can't come with me?
I'm sorry. This is a trip you have to take alone.
Tell them I'll miss them, okay?
Of course. Ugh. Still standing, at least.
Yeah, bright side.
She was so easygoing.
Something about kids, I guess. Their minds are more adaptable, flexible to new ideas, even death.
Do you really believe that?
Do we have any other choice? Come on, we're not done yet.
Joey,
What is it?
there are times when I hate this job, but when we saved that little girl, that wasn't one of them.
Even considering what happened after?
Especially then. She's safe. Whatever is out there, she's safe. Lia was part of the Grace group, right?
I should poke around Lia's house some more. There's gotta be something I missed.
We should get back to Lia.
Get over here, I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
You sure you saw Kendra go into the light?
Yes, I watched her. She's safe.
Good. Kids. They're always the hard ones.
Really?
I know life and death ain't fair, but kids, they should get a spook-free pass. No kid should ever be lost like that. Cold and alone.
Yeah.
Lia has some questions to answer. Let's get over there.
Lia, are you there?
Oh, it's you, Bestower.
Kendra is safe, Lia.
You mean she's...
She's moved on. She said goodbye to her father, and she said she'll miss you.
How could something that was so right go so horribly wrong? I went to a few meetings, and then I knew I had to join the police academy. It was like a lightning bolt.
What kind of meeting?
We were all so lost, so hungry for direction and not knowing where to go. All of us searching for that elusive something, that revelation that would fix our lives. The meetings at Grace somehow gave them to us.
Gave them to you?
Yes, no matter how confused we were, we all found our way. But all this was the price.
Lia, I need you to focus and tell me what happened.
I loved being a cop. I loved being a mother. I did good, didn't I? I thought I did. And you do good. That's what I heard. You always help, right?
I helped the dead.
That's what I'm counting on.
What? No!
Jesus!
Did it work?
Why, Lia? Why do this?
I'm sorry, but it's the only way. My only escape is through you. I know what you did for Kendra. Now do the same for me, please. Please, before they come for me.
She looks absolutely terrified. Although after what she's been through, it's hard to blame her. Lia, we need to talk about this.
No, please. If they find me here, just take me somewhere safe. You can do that, right? Do that and we can talk.
Her eyes are huge, pleading and terrified. If we're gonna do something, we shouldn't just string her along like this. That took guts. I'll give her that at least. That's ghoulish, even for me.
I have no words. I just don't have any words. God, no.
I'm not blowing on her. Okay, Lia, here's how it works.
That's Officer Pierro to you, and I know how it works.
Great, that saves time. Red here is gonna take you somewhere safe, and when she does, you're gonna have a chat, okay?
Fine. Let's just do this quick.
You hear me? Don't let this one just fly off into the light.
Don't worry.
All right, then.
It's so quiet here. That little room was quiet, but not like this. It's like I'm hearing everything and nothing at the same time. Can you hear it?
No, but Kendra said something similar.
Is she out there somewhere?
Yes, but Lia, before you go, I need you to tell me how you got this way. What led you to this?
We called it the Grace Group because we met at Grace Church. We met once a week. We would talk. It was nice.
So it was kind of a self-help group?
Kind of.
Kind of? What did you talk about?
Funny, I don't remember. All I know is that it worked. For all of us. It was like magic. We all learned what we were meant to be. I joined the police academy and never looked back. George discovered a love of art, made a killing as a dealer. George, he won't be out there, will he? He's gone. He risked himself and then he... Oh! What was that?
Oh no, Lia, get through the light, quick!
I can't move. How did they find me? Here of all places.
I don't know, just try and hold on.
You were supposed to help us.
I'm trying, please, I just need time. No! Not again. Not again.
Hey, you okay?
No, I'm not okay. We were too late.
Too late?
She was taken, just like George was. All she went through, she did it for nothing.
I refuse to believe that. I just can't. Did she say anything at all that could help us?
There wasn't time. And there was something else.
Something else?
How did you get in here? What the... Lia?
Look, I can explain.
Turn around. Hands behind your head.
No, wait, listen, I don't have time for this.
I said turn around. Hands behind your head. On the floor.
Please, just...
Now!